Hello there! Did you know that some Hasbro Pulse sales are harmful to your health? Well, or at least harmful to the health of your credit card. Welcome to Unboxing the Boxes, my Star Wars collection. This is episode 136, the Hasbro Pulse Warehouse Sale Black Series Purchases. You might say I just kind of stumbled across the Hasbro Pulse warehouse sale online back in March of this year, 2023. There were selected Black Series figures on sale for 30% off. 30%. Now, if you were a pro member, then you were able to get them for 35% off. Woohoo! I'm not a pro member, so 30% was as far as I was going to go. I started looking through their selection of figures that were on sale because it was only selected figures. Well, after a little searching, I don't like buying Black Series figures without the clear window, so that eliminated some of them right off the bat. I like the clear window. I like to be able to see what the figures are when I buy them. I don't want to buy it based on a picture, a computer-generated picture half the time. So I was looking for specific ones with the windows in, ones that could fill holes in my collections. And I found one, so I added it to the cart. Then I found another one, and I added that to the cart. And then I found another one, and another one. And before you knew it, I had 11 Black Series figures in my cart. I never would have bought this many Black Series figures at regular prices. Nope, not at all. In fact, I did not even buy them that day. I never hit the buy button to finish off the sale. Even at 30% off, I hesitated on hitting that button. Yep. Well, I did for 2 days. Then I hit the buy button. And my credit card wasn't quite as healthy as it was beforehand. So, those figures have come in. Actually, they've been here for a week already or so. And I think it's time to open these boxes and find out what these figures look like. So stick around to see what all 11 of them were. And they're from all over the Star Wars realm. So before I do though, I'd just like to invite you to once again, hit that like button. Let YouTube know that people do like this type of video. And of course, share it with your friends. Hit that subscribe button. We're working on getting there. Got a little ways to go yet, but we're working on it. And I don't know, without further ado, it's time to open these up. All right, let's see what I got here. The boxes actually look to be in pretty decent shape, so the shipping hopefully didn't damage any of them. It's all going to depend on what's inside the box now. And to tell the truth, I remember a couple of them that I ordered, but it's been a little while since I actually placed the order, and I kind of purposely stayed away from going online and looking at what I have. So some of these will kind of be a pleasant surprise for me again. Well, let's see what we got here. We got a full box, I can tell you that. And let's start with this one because it is from the very first Star Wars movie that you all know now as A New Hope. And this is Nalan Cheel, one of the members of the Model Nodes, the band that played in the cantina in the original movie. And as you can see, this is more, I guess you could call it a deluxe version. He has got quite a few different instruments to play here, along with a couple different sets of hands, I suppose, to make it look like he's playing these different instruments. He's even got a couple of drumsticks up here in the corner. So a pretty decent figure. I like it. Nice facial sculpt too. The box, not in too bad a shape. There seems to be a little bit of a bow here in the cardboard. Not really sure what's causing that. But otherwise, the package looks to be fairly well intact. So not too bad. Got the little hanger here, of course. So that's the first one. The second one, as we go down the box here, is from one of the latest Star Wars shows, and that would be Cobb Vanth from the second series of The Mandalorian. He was the Marshal of Mos Pago, a small town on Tatooine, as we all know, if you've watched the show at all. And here again, a deluxe figure with Boba Fett's armor. Yep, we've got the base, or we've got the chest plate there, we've got the helmet, a pistol, we've got the jetpack, and we've got a nice rifle to go with them. So, actually, a very nice looking figure. The facial sculpt isn't too bad. A lot of similarities there. Not quite exact, but not bad at all. By the way, this is number 18 of the Mandalorian series of figures, where Nadel is number 5 of that series. Moving on, we have, we got a whole bunch of different type of things here. We're going to go to another Mandalorian. This time it's the credit series of figures. And we have a Dark Trooper. Now, one thing with this Dark Trooper, we got all kinds of coloring on him. As you can see, we've got some greenish color. His legs get kind of a reddish color. And I'm not sure if this is to kind of reflect of when he's shooting into the air with Grogu, taking Grogu away to Moff Gideon. Pretty nice figure, actually, from the looks of it. I did not have this one for the collection, so it was kind of nice. And in fact, I do have a couple more of the coin collection here. And maybe at the end of this video, I should just pull those in quick, and we'll put it with this one. Then I can hang it on the wall with all the other ones. The next one is one I was kind of waiting for, and that is Black Krrsantan. And so if we open the book with its Velcro, boy, that's a good Velcro on here. Well, come on. Very good Velcro. And there we have it. We have Black Krrsantan. And as you can see, a very nice looking figure. I mean, he's got the good scowl on him. He's got the rifle. He's got the bow rifle, I guess you could say, similar to Chewbacca. He's got the little braids at the bottom of his hair that goes across his chest. And we've got the armor that he wears. A very nice figure. I like this one. Of course, I'm partial to Wookiees anyway. I do like my Wookiees. This one I'll be able to add now to the other book series figures that I have. I'm going to have to make a video on those too, because I don't think I've shown those to you. The last one that is in this box is the Christmas one that I was missing, and that is the Protocol Droid Holiday Edition. You know what? I'm not sure if I have this one or not. I might have this one, but I got such a good deal on it that I thought, what the heck, I may as well get another one. So as you can see with the Protocol Droid here, we've got a long Christmas neckerchief. We've got his little friend there, and just a very festive looking droid. Of course, based on C-3PO, but C-3PO is a protocol droid. So we have all kinds of protocol droids. So there's box number 1. Let's get rid of this box and we'll open up box number 2. Okay, time to open box number 2 here. Let's see what we got. I'm not sure if my protocol droid there is going to stay on top of Krrsantan, but we'll find out. Okay, so we've got 5 here so far, so that means I should have 6 of them in this box. Let's see what we have. Let's start out with another figure from The Mandalorian. I believe this is from Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Yes, it is, because it's Magistrate Greef Karga. And if you remember correctly, he was the leader of the Bounty Hunter Guild on Navarro, and now he is now the leader of the city of Navarro. So we have a little different costuming than we saw in the very first season of The Mandalorian. So you can see he's got his robe now. He's got a short little pistol there. Pretty good likeness in the face that we can see. So I think it's a pretty good figure. This one, as far as the Mandalorian series goes, is number 24. A little further along than the number 18 that we had for Cobb Vanth. The next one we have is also from The Mandalorian, and that would be the child himself, otherwise known as Grogu. And of course, we know what happened with Grogu. he basically saved the Star Wars franchise for a while. At least there's plenty of merchandise that came out for him that people could buy. I have a feeling that's starting to wane a little bit. I don't think Grogu merchandise is selling quite as good as it used to. But this we've got, to make it worthwhile, putting him in his own Black Series case here. We not only have Grogu, but we have necklace, we have a frog, we have a cup, we have the little ball, and of course, we have his little tram, his little floating tram. This one is number 26. So we've got 24, 26. We're getting a little closer to filling out the holes here. We do have another one from The Mandalorian, and that is Migs Mayfeld. As you can see, he is dressed again from Series 2. We've got plenty of guns with him. Heck, there's 4 guns. We've also got a little chest plate there with another gun. Or I think that maybe was on his back, if I remember right. So we have this hot-headed Imperial sharpshooter. He was a good character. I liked him in the show. He added a nice layer that we didn't have previously. At least I don't think we had it previously. But overall, very nice character again. This one happens to be 27. So we have 24, 26, 27. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, we have another Mandalorian. And this one happens to be 25. So we'll have 24, 25, 26, 27. We'll have 4 of them in a row here. This, of course, is Woves. Pretty nice. He's got a helmet that comes separate and his own jetpack. Does have 1 rifle, or 1 pistol, I should say. Likeness is not too bad, but overall, once again, a very nice job with a Black Series figure. So, got 5 Mandalorian Black Series figures to add to my collection with this sale. Not bad at all. Now, if you remember earlier, we were talking about the protocol droid here, which I think I did have part of my collection earlier. If you watch a previous video, I think you'll see the ones I bought. But there was one I was missing, and I believe this was the one. The Phase 2 Clone Trooper Holiday Edition. And as we can see with this one, he's almost colored like a gingerbread man. So I'm not sure why that would be. His rifle is white, which of course we don't see in Star Wars. So that must be a holiday color for that. And we have a Porg that looks like he's wearing a small miniature Santa suit, at least a little red suit with some white trim. Overall, nice figure. And like I said, I think that is the final one I needed to finish out this series. So I'm glad I was able to pick this up at a decent price. 30% off. Now remember, we were talking about the credit series. And there was one other credit series that I did pick up with this warehouse sale. And that was Bo-Katan Kryze. And as we can see here, again, a very good figure of Bo-Katan. I do like the different credits that they have in the cards. But if we look at the figure a little closer, you can see she's got 2 pistols. I think the helmet is removable. At least I can see a chin underneath there. So I'm hoping that's a good sign that it's removable. If you know if the helmet is removable about this one, leave a comment, okay? I'm just curious as to whether it is. Because you know me, I'm not going to open it. It's going to hang on the wall with the other ones. I guess, yeah, maybe what I should do quick is get rid of this box. And I'll show you the other 2 I got laying just off camera view here as far as the credit series. Hold on just a minute. Okay, the other 2 credit series ones I have been sitting here for probably a couple months already. I just haven't had an opportunity to bring them into the video yet because I don't like to have a video just 2 items. So seeing that I have these 2 here, we may as well bring these in also. The first one is from The Mandalorian again. I think these are all from The Mandalorian, if I remember right. And this happens to be a Tusken Raider, as we know how important, well, they were more important in the Boba Fett series than they were in The Mandalorian, but they did play an interesting role in The Mandalorian also, especially with Cobb Vanth. As we can see with this Tusken Raider, pretty nice job. He's actually got a cloth robe. Doesn't look, oh, he does have a bantha stick behind him. I don't know if you can see that in the picture there, but there is a bantha stick behind him. In fact, it looks like he's got a rifle on the other side of him. So we have the bantha stick over here, and we got the long rifle over here. So he's a pretty complete Tusken Raider. The other one, oh, by the way, this one was regular price from GameStop, I believe. $28. Yeah, they're getting rather expensive, you know? Plus, it's the credit series, so they're a little more expensive to begin with. The last one I have of the credit series to show you is Ahsoka Tano. And yes, I had to get Ahsoka Tano. You've got to have her as part of this whole series. She did play a very big role in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. What do we have with Ahsoka? Well, we do have 2 lightsabers. The blades look like they're blue in color, even though I would say they're supposed to be more of a light blue color or even white. I do like the curved hilts. A very good likeness of her. I think the facial, or the face there, is very well done. And of course, the tails, I don't know what they're actually called around her head there. They're a little shorter, like you see in the Mandalorian TV series instead of the Clone Wars animated series. So there we go. 4 more of the credit series to add to my collection. Well, what do you think of my haul? Had 11 of them from the warehouse sale and 2 extras, so we have 13 action figures here. Which ones are your favorites? Do you like the credit series? Do you like the Mandalorian ones? How about this black Krrsantan? I like that one. And of course, well, as far as the holiday ones, I think you can kind of take those or leave them. They're kind of a weird little subspecies of the Black Series figures. Overall, I like my haul here. Filled in some nice holes in my collection. That is all for this particular video. Once again, I invite you to like this video, share it with your friends, leave a comment, let me know what's your favorite. And of course, most importantly, hit that subscribe button. Let YouTube know that there's people out there who at least halfway like my videos. Until next time, may the Force be with you, and keep collecting!